Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Wolf, and I just watched Harvesting Memories, clip show episode focused on Applejack. And I think I do like this episode more than last week's focused on Rainbow Dash, because for one, there's a lot more focus on Apple Bloom as compared to the other CMC in previous episodes, and two, it actually taught me a little bit more about Applejack that I hadn't realized. I mean, of course, they have to focus on the moments where she's struggling to be honest, or should I say, dishonest. They go through a few scenes like in Leap of Faith and Honest Apple. And yeah, I certainly enjoyed those moments. But if we were gonna focus on a moment where Applejack is really struggling to be dishonest, why wouldn't they have brought up this scene in season 1 between Applejack and Pinkie Pie? I mean, this is such a classic moment where Applejack is just failing miserably. But you know what? I do appreciate the clips that they did choose because they were still entertaining. And the fact that this whole clip show is kind of revolving around the fact that neither Spike nor Starlight believe that Applejack is even capable of not spoiling the surprise. So having Spike constantly trying to interrupt Applejack and later on Applejack intentionally interrupting Spike just to get one back on him, it was kind of fun. Although really surprising, seeing Starlight glimmer with Twilight Sparkle's hairdo. I did not see that coming. I know we've seen that with Rainbow Dash in a Twilight Sparkle hairdo, but it's still weird to see different characters with different hairstyles like it. It kind of takes you off guard. But I do like the fact that from the beginning, Applejack was trying to tell both Spike and Starlight that she is capable of reminiscing with Twilight without spoiling the surprise. And that's kind of Spike and Starlight learning, you know what, we should have trusted Applejack a little bit more to begin with. I mean, that's the very first clip that they bring up is the season 1 premiere episode where Applejack is trying to get Twilight to trust her. But I did also appreciate all the moments they focused on just how weird Applejack can be. I mean, she certainly has her stubborn moments of doing some rather unnecessary steps, but then seeing simple ways where she's in a very fancy dress and even do a little pouty face. I had forgotten how funny that was. I remember when I first watched that scene way back in the day, I couldn't stop chuckling for a full 3 minutes. That's just so fun. And even reminding us of that scene in Sparkle 7 where she has this whole story of, oh, I used to be this great music star, but had to put it all away, but now I'm gonna do it one more time. I mean, you'd think that they'd focus a little more on that with Pinkie's clip show episode, but yeah, when you're putting the weird moments of Applejack in a montage sequence, you know what? Okay, I never would have really made that connection over the years. But to be honest, I think the moment that I actually had the most fun watching Harvesting Memories was when they were going over the Apple Family Reunion episode. Because the first clip shows just how close the Apple family is, and even how adorable Apple Bloom is when she talks about how much she's looking forward to seeing Babs Seed again. But the second clip, going over Raise This Barn, I had forgotten how fun of a song that was. A square dance that you can't help but tap your feet to. I mean, I've probably had fonder memories of Apples to the Core over the years because, yeah, that is also an exceptionally fun song, but I had completely forgotten about Raise This Barn, and I really shouldn't have. And this is probably just from watching one of Josh's videos from a few days ago, but Daniel Ingram, over the years, he is just so incredibly talented on the range of music he can compose. And I just needed a clip like this to remind me of his talent. But anyways, it is a fun episode. I definitely enjoyed it more over last week's with Rainbow Dash, but again, that's probably my bias with how much I love the moments between Rainbow and Scootaloo, and how much of an inspiration she can be. But I did very much appreciate the moments like in Some Pony to Watch Over Me, seeing the Chimera, which is a pretty cool looking monster that I wish they could have used a little bit more in the series. But hearing Apple Bloom realize how much she misses her sister, those are what I was really hoping to see between Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo, when you have those moments on showing how strong of a connection that they had. At this point, though, it's nice going over these clip show episodes because it really makes me want to go back and watch the series from start to finish again. Which, I'm sure that's kind of Hasbro's intent. Yeah, go back and watch the series and show how much you really love My Little Pony in preparation for Generation 5, whenever that comes out. And we still have one more clip show episode coming out focusing on Starlight and Spike. And I'm really hoping that they focus on the relationship between Twilight and Spike over the years, because that has had some wonderfully touching moments. But until then, was there any Applejack moments that you were really hoping to see from Harvesting Memories? And what is it that you might be expecting from the Spike/Starlight focused episode next week? Until next time, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.